This is Paul. Yeah. I'm going out to Walmart in about an hour and a half. I was just talking to a friend of mine. Yeah. I'm gonna get some antiseptic mouthwash so as to try to get the inflammation down in my mouth because my mouth really hurts a lot. Yes. But I'm real happy about that because I wanted to get to the dollar store because I wanted to buy myself some antiseptic mouthwash, a small bottle of it, so I could take it with me. Yes. Yes. But I was reading this dictionary. Yeah. And they have what's called to augment, yes, to add or to increase, to augmentation, augmenter, augmentive. And then they have what's known as the aunt, a sister, one's father, a mother, the wife of one's uncle, a close older female family friend, not literally an aunt. You know, when you think about augmentation, the immediate thought is breasts that have been augmented. I'm a little concerned about those that have been controlling the tongue. Yes. I think they've been controlling the menopause of women. Pooch. Somebody thought that they didn't need to go through hot flashes and that tongue talking charismatic Christians wouldn't need any sort of menopause so as to help them transition in that place of life where they go from being fertile to not fertile. Yes. And I just wondered of all the systems that were sewn into the population where law enforcement decided they didn't want to hear from tongue-talking, charismatic, Pentecostal, born-again Christians. Yes. How many of those systems were used to remove any of the effects of menopause? Did some fish or dogs, I mean, do fish actually menopause or do they ovary or spawn? Because I understand it, when a fish menopauses, they actually ovulate all the eggs in their ovaries so that a male fish can spawn all the eggs and then they can fertilize thousands of little baby fish. Poo, 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 poo. Now, if you could just get me all of those that are menopausal, I wouldn't want a large number of menopausal dogfish deciding they're going to ovulate every egg in their ovaries so that they could spawn. Now, I'm going to need to know of all the breast augmentation that has taken place for the last, 30 years. How many of those were Pentecostal charismatic Christians? Because I thought it was important that after having babies with women that volunteered to give me a baby, that I give them breast implants so that they have the same size of enlarged breasts during lactation for the rest of their lives. Now I know. Would charismatic tongue-talking Christians accept that when you birth a baby and you nurse that baby and your breasts enlarge because of the letting down of the milk and the nursing process of having a child, that when your breasts go flat, that going through menopause, it might be that somebody thought, well, I don't have to suffer anymore. I know in Christianity it seems like a cosmetic surgery to have breast augmentation, but it would seem to me that if you have to have the same breasts for the rest of your life, why not have breast implants that fill the void of what used to be milk in the breasts of those that nurse babies? I'm going to want to know all the menopausal women today. Then I'm going to want to know all the fish that spawn their eggs so as to spawn thousands of little tiny baby fish. Give me all the breast augmentations. I just want to know turbo tits, scar tissue, poop, or community. Now I'm going to go out to the Walmart today around 12:30 to 1 o'clock and do a little shopping. Yes. going to the dollar store, and if I had gotten a phone call or an email that would restore my rights as an American citizen, I'd like to have my family, and I'd like to make babies with some women that actually do speak in tongues, but their tongues have been taken by systems of those that thought they had to control the sexuality of the nation. And then when we get done, I give them new breasts, augmented breasts, so that when I make love to them for the rest of their lives, as long as they want to love me, they always have the biggest natural augmented breasts for the rest of their lives. Now, I've got to go to the senior center. So if you could just enforce the law, I'd like to do what I had planned to do because I want to be in control. Okay?